Hello, I'm Magliozzi, I should say, assistant curator in the Department of Film, and I want to welcome you to our Tim Burton exhibition. The Department of Film has been doing exhibitions on the cinema since 1939. We've done about 80 of these exhibitions. In 2005, we did a very big Pixar exhibition, and at that time, we thought to ourselves, who could we do next that would be important enough to merit an exhibition of this size, and Tim Burton came to mind. Pixar is a company that works in computer-generated imagery, and Tim had done a lot of work with actual hands-on stop-motion puppetry and stuff, so we thought that Tim was a nice fit with Pixar. We approached Tim, and it turned out that he had a large archive of his own work, and we were able to bring in 550 pieces from Tim's archive for the exhibition, and we supplemented those with loans from studios, Warner Brothers, Disney, 20th Century Fox, and from a number of Tim's collaborators, costumes, props, artwork, production ephemera, and that's how we have the show that we have today.
So, hi. That these are all private stuff, and as private stuff, why choosing this private stuff to show them to the public?
Well, you know that we were amazed at how much work Tim had done off screen that no one had ever seen. Everyone knows his films, but no one knew all this work. So our choices were based on the major motifs in his work. We identified what those themes of his work were, the relationship between childhood and adulthood, the interest in the carnivalesque, the festive nature of the grotesque, body modification, severed heads, stitching, tattooing, all that sort of thing. His interest in just the act of creativity. All the heroes of his films are really artists. So the chance to bring so much work by a filmmaker, a person who's not a gallery artist, into a gallery was very exciting to us. So we tried to organize a show that emphasized the motifs in his work, as well as took you through the progress of his career. So you start with his juvenilia when he was a child, the things he did when he was in high school, school papers that he did. His first professional success was when he was 17. He won a graphic design contest for Beautify Burbank. So his art was put on the sides of the trash trucks that drove around the city for many months. His work at Cal Arts is in our show when he was a student at Cal Arts. Then he went on to become an animator at Disney. He was not happy as a child in Burbank. He was bored and alienated, and when he got to Disney, he was also again bored and alienated. They made him an idea man. He created lots of great ideas, and eventually he got to make his first films. So that our show takes you from what we call surviving Burbank, those years as a child in Burbank, to beautifying Burbank when he begins to recognize his talent while he's at Cal Arts at Disney, and then beyond Burbank, the section of the show that we're in at the moment, which is the period of his collaborations with people like Rick Heinrichs and Colleen Atwood and Danny Elfman.
Not influence, but there are some things that we call the Chapman brothers. Eyes out, or in, or transformed, and even in transformations that the Chapman do in their works of art. I don't know if there is any relationship, but it reminds me a lot of these works. For example, this it is not
This is
This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But no. And no. And then this is all it takes. Step forward. Take line. 10 hours. Okay. It's going to be 3 or 4 days. Most of the works come from Tim's private collection. Private is an award. It's more viral studios. The studios are very protected.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.